What up? What up? What up? Let's make sure everything good before we do what we gotta do. Let's see what's good. What's good? All right, we straight. We straight. Okay, everything good. Everything straight. All right, here we go. We are here, y'all. We are here. Let's go. I told y'all we ain't missing no days. We ain't missing no days. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. All right. So Colorado got a statement win today. Colorado Buffaloes and Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, got a statement win today versus the Iowa State Cyclones. They was ranked number 22. All right, ranked number 22. I think they was they under no, there was 4-1, ranked number 22. And I think there was 5.5 favorites over the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime, and they won by 7 points today. 17, was it 7 points? No, I think they won by 10. Seven, I think it was 27 to no, 7, yeah. 24 to 17. They won by 7 points. 24 to 17. All right, 24 to 17. So this was a great win, man. Great win. The game was going how almost every game go. The game was going almost how every game goes. Either Colorado start off slow like they did, then they take the lead like they did, then they end up giving the lead up by halftime like they did, and then was able to come back and finish off the game, take the lead, get back. It was a back and forth for a while. They was able to get some stops and get some first downs and run out the clock. Right? They was able to do that. They was able to do that today. Great win, man. Great win. Way to fight. Way to fight. Way to fight. Way to fight. At certain times they could have gave up. At certain times I thought it was over, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes certain times of the game I thought it was over. But the defense, man, the defense fought, and then the offense finally came around and scored enough points and got enough first downs to win. But you got to get up to the defense. The defense held them to 17 points. The defense held them to 17 points, and they got a key interception. Shout out to Tafik. Tafik got a key interception. He had a hurt hand and everything. They was driving. I think there was on it was third and goal. Tafik got interception and stopped them from going ahead. So shout out to the defense, man. The defense came to play all game. The defense was showing up all game, y'all. Shout out to the defense, man. Okay, the defense deserved a game ball. Okay, K. Salton deserved a game ball, and the defense deserved a game ball because they came to play. Oh, the running game too. Let's not forget about that running game, man. The running game they had over 100 yards, over 100 yards rushing, y'all. The running game was lit today. Oh yes, Amarion Miller had a 70-yard pass touchdown. What is his name? Joseph Williams had over 100 yards receiving, 128-yard, 2 touchdowns. So, hey man, all in all, great team effort, man. All in all, great team effort, great win. Again, it got kind of scary because it looked like it was playing out how every game play out. Start off slow, get the lead, and then got to fight to the end. But we end up holding off, man. We end up holding off the number 22, ranked number 22, uh, Iowa State Cyclones. We end up holding them off. So great statement. First conference win too. The first conference win. So we got to clap it up for that. All right, we finally got a conference win. Feeling good about that. Okay, so let's clap it up for that, man, and let's keep it going. We got a bye week. Okay, next week we are off. We got a bye week next week. We are off, and we got a bye week next week, so ain't no game next week. So that's good. Going into your bye week, you got a statement win. This is a statement win. Okay, so going to the bye week with a statement win over a top 25 team. And now you get to rest up, heal up, and get ready to finish off the rest of the schedule. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes up. Get the likes up. Share the video. Subscribe. So that's good, man. Shout out to Coach Prime, man, for sticking to it. Shout out to him for sticking to it, man, because it looked like it was going to end bad. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it looked like it was going to end bad. R30, what up? R30 was good. It did look like that. It looked like that, man. Okay. Uh, Pat Shermer, you have to stop being so stubborn. Okay. We had a chance to put the game away, and you wanted to run the ball. We had a chance to put the game away. Instead of getting 3 points, we could have got 7. Did what is the name? Hayden. Hayden was going crazy today, y'all. Busting big yards. Big yards. Cam Michael got a chance to run the ball too. Shout out to Cam Michael. But Hayden was in there doing his thing, man. Hayden was in there doing his 1-2 step. So salute to that. All right. Cam Michael came in there. He did a couple of good things in there too. The running game over 100 some yards. I think 120 yards in the running game. Salters had like 52 rushing yards. So the whole running game was fire, man. Whole running game did they thing. Again, Salters had like 200 some yards passing, but what was it, 2 touchdowns, something like that. Hey, not bad. Great win. Great team win, y'all. Pat Shermer needs to be aware. He's still playing games a little bit. Okay, he's still playing games a little bit. Even the last drive, they wanted to play it safe the first time, and then the second time on the third down they threw the ball. Come on, man. We trying to win games. You don't have time to be trying to milk the clock. No, we don't milk the clock until it's secure. And after that first down, then we can milk the clock. But before that, they was playing it safe. Like, come on, man. Why you playing it safe? It's like what 3 something minutes left. You can't play it safe like that. So Pat Shermer still got a lot of growing to do, in my opinion. My opinion, Pat Shermer still got a lot of growing to do because he tried to play it safe when we had like 3 something minutes left. We don't know if the defense go. Yeah, defense have been balling all game, but we don't know if they might not hold up now. They might just be tired. They might be tired on this last run to give it up. But they did. They held up. But you never know. So don't leave it up to your defense just because they've been balling out. Try to get the first down, man. Okay, so Pat Shermer need to realize that just because we up and it's 3 something minutes left, don't mean you just run and punt the ball and then pray that your defense hold up. Even though they did, we shouldn't do that because defense was balling all game. Give them a break, get the first down, and then run the timeout. That's what we did when we got the ball back from playing it safe. On third down, they hit for a big yard, and then they was able to nail out. But uh, don't play it safe until it's really time, what I'm saying, to play it safe. Now I know they was doing it so they can run out the time, but still, you never know. The defense might just do a blown coverage and then you lost the game. How many times we seen that, y'all? How many times we seen a team play it safe and the other team get the ball left with time left to score and win the game? How many times we seen that? A whole bunch of times. So why would Pat Shermer do that? I don't know. We have a great rhythm. Don't mess up the rhythm because you want to run the timeout. No, it's 3 something minutes left. Let's get these first downs. And when they get down to a minute and something, then we run a timeout. Well, the defense been bailing us out. Balling, yeah, defense has been bailing you out and balling out. But still, we're at the end of the game, got 7 point lead, try to finish off the game, then kneel down. But luckily the defense held up, man. They held up all game and they got the last stop too, so we can, get the first down and then nail it out. But next time, man, don't do that. Do not put the defense in or win or go home situation if you don't have to. They played great all game. Why not just help them out and get up out of there? You know what I mean? So I think Pat Shermer still got more growing to do. In my opinion, it's wild because he come from the NFL. He come from the NFL, man. Some stuff that he be doing is like it's weird because you come from the NFL. You should already know what time it is and how to do certain things. In my opinion, though, this is my opinion. I know some people might not feel that way, but in my opinion, Pat Shermer should Certain things he should already have down. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my observation. But all in all, um, Colorado is three. What is it? 3-4 now. They're 3-4 now, right? They're going to a bye week, feeling good about themselves. Let's finish strong. Let's finish strong, man. Let's finish strong, and try to get a nice bowl game. Try to get a nice bowl game out of this. Finish strong and try to get a nice bowl game. And then you don't know. You might can get the Big 12 championship. Other teams might just fall off. You don't know. You don't know, man. So got to keep stacking up these conference wins. We got to win out too. We have to win out. We got to win out. So let's keep stacking up these conference wins. Let's try to win all the way out and let everything else play out the way it play out. If worst come to worst, you try to get a nice bowl game, but you got to win out, man. We got to win out. We can't lose no more games. You seen today how we could play. We should never lost. I say only one game we should have lost. That was against Houston. I think Houston was a fair loss. All the other games we should have won anyway. We should have won those games. Okay, but anyway, we don't play ifs. We don't play ifs or none of that. It is what it is. Let's try to win out. Okay, Colorado, let's try to win out and then just see where everything falls. If push comes to shove, we get a nice bowl game. If we get squeezed into the Big 12 championship because everybody start losing, I'm cool with that too. But all in all, let's just finish strong, man. We got the team to win the rest of the games. We got the team. So hopefully we can do that, right? And we can finish strong, and we can end the season off on a good note. Go to a bowl game, win that, and then prepare for next season. And next season you got to get into the playoffs, bro. Okay, next season you have to get into the playoffs. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We have to. All right, so let's get to let's go to Deion Sanders presser real quick. All right, let's go to Sanders presser. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long tonight. It is late and I gotta go to work in the morning, so I'm not gonna do a 2 hour stream like I usually do. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up, share the video. Get the likes up, share the video, subscribe. All right, so let's go to Deion Sanders press conference. Let's break this down. All right, hold on. All right, let's go to Deion Sanders press conference. Hold on for a minute. Uh, Let me find it. All right, Colorado post game. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, you got Tafik right there. Where is Dion's at? Okay, here we go. Let's do Dion's right here, y'all. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Share the video. Get the likes up. Share the video. Subscribe. Let's do it.
You guys could do better than that. I said good day, everyone.
Oh, my bad. My bad. It's not the one. It's not the one. Hold up. It's not the one. This is not the one. Hold on. Hold on. I think it's this one.
You're tired of car insurance going up for no reason.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. My bad. That was 4 days ago. My bad. My bad. That was 4 days ago. All right. Let's do it.
How we doing? Bless each and every one of you guys and ladies. Started off today getting here early. Had a couple recruits to meet, but before the end, I got this favorite spot on campus. I just know how to get there. I can't tell you where it is, but it's a beautiful lake there and some wonderful seats that face the lake. And I've taken that as my prayer spot, and I went there this morning to pray and be good with decision making and understanding all the different nuances of the game so I could be on my game and sharp. So I kind of felt in my spirit that the outcome would be what it was. I thought it would be greater, that we would win by 14 actually. Wonderful team, well coached, quarterback, made some phenomenal plays. First downs troubled us early on in the game. Defense got it together though. Thank God for the sellout crowd. It's one of the most beautiful things that you ever want to see. Standing on that sideline, looking behind our bench and looking across to see over 50,000 radical, passionate fans. I love these kids, as adults, and everybody that's fan base to life. Barry got his first pick at CU, second of his career.
All right, so Before we continue, shout out to Coach Prime again. Coach Prime just had surgery, y'all. He just had surgery a couple some days ago, and he went right back to practice, and he right back out there with the game. Okay. All right. So shout out to Coach Prime for that. He said in the morning he found a prayer spot somewhere in Colorado, nice area. He went to go find a nice, cool prayer spot. I think he said by a lake, and he got his thoughts together, and he started, seeing how the game would play out. And he said it played out how he wanted to play out. It would have been more. It should have been more, but it played out how he wanted to play out. All right, so he thankful for that, and he said, "Shout out to the defense." I told y'all, shout out to the defense. The defense did their thing, 1-2, and then he shout out Tafik. I think he got the first interception.
CU, second of his career. Mata went over 100 consecutive PATs now with 101. He just don't miss. He's unbelievable. We darn near hit that turn field goal. How far would that have been? 57. Wow. Buck almost got it too, man. We practiced it, and hopefully, we was hoping to get in that situation. Thank God we had timeouts, and Buck did his thing. First ranked win since TCU. Jeremiah 10 tackles, 140 yards rushing that we had. Joseph had a great day receiving, 8 for $1.28, third down, 7 for 15.
Yeah, Joseph. Hey, yo, Joseph was wilding on him. I'm telling you, Joseph was wilding on him. Shout out to K Salter. K Salter was wilding too. He was doing his thing, but every time K Salter doing the ball, he caught it. I think he was 8 for 8. I think it was 8 targets, and Joseph Williams caught every pass. He was wilding today. 2 touchdowns too. He was wilding.
2 for 12, time of possession 30 minutes.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Share the video. Get the likes up. Share the video.
Really don't seem like it, but I'm so darn happy for these young men and the staff and everybody involved in our program. We fought for this one throughout the week, staying on their butts, making sure we're not accepting mediocrity, because that can happen when you lose a couple games straight. I think that was our first stint that we lost back-to-back games quite some time since, whatever. Great day. I'm happy. Let's go.
All right, Coach Prime said, he's happy for everybody, the team, and he says it's the first time they lost back-to-back games in, I guess, whatever year, maybe since 2 years when he first got there. So, he ready to go, though. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Yahoo Sports. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
This team really needed to turn the corner here, and you're seeing it today, getting a ranked win. How important was it to come out with a win today?
It's very important. It's kind of vital. Your season could go this way or that way, and the most frustrating part about it is that we're good. And I know this sounds crazy, especially when you say the record aloud, but we're good. We haven't really gotten our butts kicked. I take a good whooping. I grew up taking a good whooping, so I don't mind that. But when we're losing it with self-inflicted wounds, it bothers you. But today, right before we completed that third down pass, we said, guys, this is it. This is the game. We get this first down, we're going to win. We don't, we can put it on the defense. And anything can happen. And I think they had two or three timeouts at the time, so it was going to be tough. But we got it. We persevered.
Hey, Coach Learbear with Scopa Sports.
I told y'all. He's thinking just like I was thinking. Hey, man, you got to get this first down, man. If you don't, you got to put it on the defense. They end up getting the first down, so salute to that.
The fans after the game rushed the field. Did you have a comment on that at all?
I love it.
Hold on. Got the ads, my baby. All right, here we go.
After the game rushed the field. Did you have a comment on that at all?
I love it. As long as we control our, we don't want to do nothing stupid. I think we got the field goal thing that lets down now. What you gonna do with the field goal when you tear it down anyway? What you gonna do with it? Put it in your front yard of your frat house. Then you tell it on yourself. I don't understand that, but I love it. I want to see the kids rush the field. I absolutely love it. Hats out to our security team. They do a good job of ushering me in, but I love to see it. I really do. Is it a fine for rushing the field? What is it? 50 what? For rushing the field? How is it $50 for rushing the field? Who made that a rule? Excuse me. Come on, man.
All right, so they asked him how you feel about the fans rushing the field after the big win. He like, I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. The only thing he said he ain't tripping on, he like kind of weird off of is when you tear down the goalpost, right? What you gonna do with it? Why? What's the? Why are you gonna keep it? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna put it in front of your frat house or what? You know what I mean? And then they told him, hey, it costs about 50,000. When you rush the field, it's 50,000. I ain't even know that because I think the fans rushed the field at least 3 times last year. If I'm right, I think the fans rushed the field at least 3 times last year, right? I don't remember them getting a fine. So I guess it might be a new rule, man. I don't know. Maybe it's a new rule.
Oh man, that ain't right. I mean, these kids. Well, we have 50,000 right there. We can chip in. Let's chip in. That's how it was when I grew up. You know, we going somewhere back before you
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up, baby. Let's go.
Okay. Wow. That's shoot. I'm sorry. Wow. 50 grand. All right, next question.
Hi, Coach. Adam Ostertag here, 24/7 Sports. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, sir.
How big is this for Kaidon to have the second half he did? Did you have to challenge him there?
We challenge everybody, not just Kaidon. He stood up and stood out. He did his thing. I mean, I don't think it was a play in the game bigger than that third down throw. And the standing there, first of all, we gave him a clean pocket. The line, hats off to the third line. They're blocking their butts off, run as well as pass. And he stood in there and he delivered a great ball. Joseph went up and got that thing. I mean, it was a great execution of what we practice, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I truly am.
Yeah, Kane was balling, y'all. Kane was doing his thing today. Kane was on one today, y'all. He was on one. I'm talking about running when he needed to run, making the throws when he needed to make it. Of course, he had some missed passes, but he was putting that thing on the money. Remember last game, he was very timid about running and throwing balls behind him and all late. Not today, man. Most of the time, he was on the money, and when he needed to run, he did not hesitate. Kaidon Salter was balling today. I'm talking about balling.
Coach, you mentioned Jeremiah Brown leading the team in tackles today. Just how much better of a player has he become over the last couple of years? I know obviously he was struggling to find his way in the lineup the last 2 years here, but just it seems like he's just taken a massive step forward.
Well, we're looking for consistency of the entire defense, not just Jeremiah. Once we get consistency, especially in the linebacker position, you're going to see some big changes. You know, I love to applaud our guys on defense, but you got to understand, we gave up 240 some yards rushing. So how can I sit up there and clap with my feet, knowing that?
Hey, Coach Brian.
So, Coach Prime still loved the defense. He loved the linebackers, but like he said, they gave over 200 some yards rushing. And it's hard, man. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. In college, man, I know it's a passing sport, but it's a running sport too, and they love to run. They do misdirections. They do counter. They do a lot of motion and all of that, a lot of pulling when they come to running. So it ain't easy stopping the run in college, man. It's very hard to stop running in college, especially for a whole game. You know what I mean? So I understand what Coach Prime's saying, but man, these coaches, they really put together great schemes to run. And they got good linemen. They really be blocking their butt off when they come to running, y'all. Colorado, damn near every team can run the ball. If it's not the running back, it's the quarterback. And they had to face that damn near every week. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy, y'all, to just stop a team that's geared and they just home in on running and they drawing up plays to run. It ain't easy, man. And damn near every team they face from the first game, they just be, if it's not with the quarterback, it's with the running back. And they just be running. It ain't easy, man. What up, Clara? Clara Jones, how you doing? Been a minute, Clara. How you doing? All our guys balled out, O-line, D-line. Yeah, you right. Shout out to you.
Hey, Coach Brian.
Glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good.
Question about Kaidon. Just as a quarterback, How big of a deal is that for a young man to gain confidence and get a win like this and play like that?
Tremendous. I mean, because you're looking at your teammates and if they're looking at you crazy, they're looking at you sideways, you got to fix that. And he took responsibility. We had a meeting, and I challenged certain guys to step the game up, and he said, this is the way I played. That's on me. I'm going to play better, and he did. So I'm happy for him.
I do want to ask you a follow-up on something you said earlier, that the season could have gone one way or another. Obviously, who knows what happens, but you guys go into a bye, feel much better about yourselves. Do you feel like this is that type of win that can maybe turn this season around?
I hate to say it's one win that can turn it around. We should have been winning, man. And we're still upset with that. I mean, the locker room has a different vibe today, and it's a different challenge given at the conclusion of the matter. But we're better than what our record says. And sometimes as coaching, you analyze everything, you still in that mode, that competitive mode. I'm still thinking about the games and what I could have done better, what we could have done better. And I'm thinking about these yards rushing that we've given up. So when you giving up those type of numbers, that's clock, man. That's possessions. And that's taking possessions out of the hands of the offense. And I think we got the ball. I forgot when it was, but we're 3 and out. I mean, we didn't take any time off the clock. We can't have 3 and outs, not with the capability of what we have in that locker room. But coaches got it right. We fixed it, and we went out there and overcame adversity.
Yeah, man. Shout out to K Salters. K Salter did own up to it. K Salter owned up to playing very bad last game. And like they said, they had a meeting. He owned up to it. In this game, I'm trying to tell y'all, this is the K Salter we talking about right here. This is him. When you go watch the Liberty highlights, that's the K Salter was today. All day, all game. Even when coming adversity, he was out there still being himself. Remember the other games when adversity hit? It's all timid. It's like wilding out, like rattled. Not today. When they fouled behind, they came out. Hey, they fought. Hey, he was doing his thing today, man. I ain't gonna lie. He did his thing. Shout out to the coaches and everybody, man. Everybody stuck together. The coaches, the team, everybody stuck together, man.
Goals from Ralph Report. You touched on this a couple of questions ago, but you guys have struggled on both sides of the ball in the second half the last few weeks.
Right.
You guys come out, have this performance this week. What does it mean for this team's confidence to come out and perform like you guys did today?
I don't think we didn't have confidence, but I like that when you put in the work and you see the results, then you understand what triggered everything. It's the work. It's the work. And they put in the work. And we went over situational football quite a bit this week as well as last week. And we did better with some things that happened in the TCU game this week. We did much better in some of those things. So when you put in the work, you're going to see the results ultimately in some form or fashion.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Scott Proctor at DMVR. You talked a lot about the last couple of weeks just finishing games, right?
Mm-hmm.
This week as well, you talked about kind of changing practice a little bit to put emphasis on this is the third quarter, this is the fourth quarter.
Yes, sir.
What would you say was the difference in the way you guys finished today, finishing the way you want to? I'm assuming.
I think taking advantage of certain opportunities. Don't compromise. We had a couple wrinkles in the offense called, and we didn't take.
Clara said a different vibe with you and all the coaches in -1. He says K Salters was on it, Hayden Williams, many others. The work vibes was with the coach. Yeah. Today they was on it, man. Today they was on again. They had a couple hiccups though, but it is you can't be perfect. You can't be perfect, but all in all, great coaching, great game all around, man. You know what I'm saying? It is they got it. They get it done. They got it done.
Advantage of those, but I mean we had to get back to the root and start running downhill. You got to understand when you know you're running and you still are running. That's tremendous. So hats off to the offensive line and the attitude that they possess. And when we needed the stops, we got the stops defensively. I'm just thinking about we got to do a better job on punt return and kickoff return because we got some phenomenal guys on those return teams. And we just got to do a better job of blocking and holding blocks and doing what's called because we should have been a scored 1 or 2 right now. We really have because of the personnel that we have. Great week as well for recruiting. I think we had some top recruits that we really want, high schoolers that we really want. And hopefully this win helps tremendously.
Good. Hey, Coach Jack Carlo.
My man.
Congrats on the win.
Yeah, they got some recruits in there, y'all. They did have some top high school recruits there. That looked good. Winning today, that looked good for the top recruits. That definitely did. And again, man, like Coach Prom said, we should have been winning a long time ago. They should have. They got the personnel to win. They got a better offensive line than the last 2 years to win. But it's about putting it together, man. And today, they put it together.
Thank you, sir.
Kind of similar to Scott's question too. You've obviously talked a lot about guys needing to step up in big moments with that 3rd and 17 completion, down stop earlier. Just how gratifying was it to see your players going to step up?
Tremendous, but we still got work to do. I mean, we shouldn't be giving up some of the things that we're giving up defensively. And offensively, we got to take advantage of certain situational football that we see, the matchups. Sometimes we may go to the line and call it at the line based on what the defense does. And we got to make better decisions in those type of situations with the ball as well. But overall, like I say, man, even with the faults that we had, we got the W.
Hey, Coach. Heading into halftime, kind of felt like deja vu from the last couple of weeks. Kind of give us the lead. What was the conversation in the locker room, and why do you think coming out you were able to put up points in the second half this week?
Well, we made emphasis on what we're coming out and the attitude we're coming out with. We got the ball in the second half, so we were excited about getting the ball in the second half and going down and trying to do something with it, having something scripted. And we felt like we knew their counters. When we line up in this, that's what they're going to do. We line up in this. When we give you this look defensively, this is what you're going to do. So we felt good coaching-wise with what we saw on the opposite side of the field. But it comes down to making plays. And we got a better job punting the ball and keeping them inside the 10. I think 5 a couple times, whatever, with New Mate. He did a heck of a job. We didn't get that performance from him last week, and he was emphasizing that, watch what I do next week. And I liked the way he responded. And several guys responded tremendously. And I'm really proud of that. We made some catches, too. I think we dropped.
Yeah, he's talking about special teams and just the team in general, how they in certain spots they definitely came through. But the special teams got to be better. He's saying because he said special teams got to be a little bit better, but they had some spots. Special teams had their spots.
One deep, one that we got our hands on. But when we get those type of opportunities, we got to make those plays.
On that 3rd and 17, I just wanted to ask at the end of the game, was there any decision or conversation about running it there and doing that? Or
no, we had to go get it. Yeah, we had to go get it. It was it's 3rd and 17. It was it? I might have changed my mind if I noticed.
All right, Clara Jones says, I love it, Coach Prime, and we need those coaches and our guys need to keep up the same energy our next 5 games. Yeah, Clara Jones, we got to win, man. We got to win out, like I said, win out and try to get a nice bowl game. But if you don't never know, the other teams might go on a losing streak, and you could probably sneak in that Big 12 championship. But anyway, we got to win out. Yes, Claire, we need to win out. Got to win out and try to get a nice bowl game. Yes, ma'am.
I'm just joking. I know, but we had a good play call. We felt like if they give us this look, we could take advantage of it, and we did.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Jake Schwannis, DMVR. I mean, you had the interception, the 4th down stop,
That
but
was
also 2 for 12, holding them on 3rd down. What was it about the defense to have those clutch performances?
Situational football and challenging guys to step up. I mean, you got to understand when you're trying to get it together and you're trying to win games that you've lost. And you're rallying these guys up, and one guy want to stand up and talk. It's hard for him to talk when he ain't doing his job. So those guys understand. You don't say nothing unless you vote. You can't say it. So that was a challenge to them by their teammates, as by the coaching staff, and they got it right. So now they can stand up proudly and profess what we need to do. It's hard to stand up in front of your team and you ain't voting. That's tough.
Hey, Coach. Bill Weiss with the Sioux Independent. I know there's been a couple questions about the second half, but I want to look at that third quarter, which is the best third quarter of the season so far. Was there something specific in the locker room or at halftime that you said?
Yeah, but I don't even recall what I said at halftime because I just it's in the moment. It's in the moment, and I don't write nothing down most of the time. So, but these guys know the way we practice the things we emphasize. Second half, especially third quarter. It don't make sense. Not only that, third series.
Yeah, they had a they had a better third quarter. He's right. This is one of the better third quarters through the whole season. They definitely did that.
Third series of the game, we have been giving it up all season long. And guess what? We got off the field the third series of the game. I think we got off the fourth series of the game too without surrendering points, and that's huge for us. Huge.
Hey, Coach. Harrison Simeon, Buffs on SI. The connection between Kaidon and JoJo Williams has been kind of a discussed point this year. What's your perspective been on their connection? How did you feel today was kind of that breakthrough moment for them?
I don't know if it's a breakthrough moment.
I won't be putting another difference between TJ and Day and TJ.
I don't know if it's a breakthrough moment. Joseph been doing his thing. We got to get to him. Man, that's it. Straight up. We got to get to it. We got a great receiving corps, man. These guys can play. And we got balance running the darn football. I think we were, 39 rushing plays, 25 passing. It don't seem like it's balanced, but it is because we had to hit that clock at the end of the game. So we had to do certain things we needed to do to hit the clock and to make them use their timeouts. But Joseph is a dog, man. He was a dog where he played a year ago, and we're happy to get him. And I've been knowing him for years, his family for years, so I'm glad he chose us.
Coach Shane Holcomb, Scobo Sports. You've been open about fighting through adversity recently. Your team faced it. You've personally faced it just this week. After so many, close calls recently, your team made those winning plays today. What does that mean to you and everyone in that locker room right now?
It means a lot. We won. It's a different feel, different mood, The lady want to go grab something to eat. Usually I don't want to be seen after a loss, I might actually go do it, You don't want to go nowhere where you get your butt kicked. Hey, did you just lose? You don't want that. You don't want that. So I'm actually go somewhere and eat right now because we won. And I get to hear the other side of it. Hey, good game, Coach Brian. Good game.
Hey, you're right, man. Coach Prime is right. When you're losing, you really don't want to go out. You won't do that. But when you winning, he like, shit. When you win, your lady want to go get something to eat. She want to go out and feel that energy. And he like, you know what? I might just go out. So he, hey, good job, good game, Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? So he can feel the other side. He right, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Other side of it. Hey, good game, Coach Brian. Good game. I'm dead serious too. I'm dead serious.
John Treach, 9 News. At all levels of sports, doubt can be quite a demon.
Yes, sir.
Did the Colorado Buffaloes slay that demon today?
I don't know if we ever had that demon. We don't doubt ourselves. We may doubt. Thank you, Lord. We may doubt our abilities in certain positions, but as a whole, we don't doubt what we have. We know what we have. That's why we're so frustrated at times, because we could do that. We should have been doing that the last 4 weeks. Like, we shouldn't be sitting up here with a plethora of losses. We should be sitting up here, with a steering wheel in the driver's seat, talking like a boss right now. Like that. That's how we should be. And unfortunately, we hadn't been getting it together like we did today. But thank God we did, and hopefully today is the genesis of us getting things going the right direction and truly believing that we can. Not just several guys in the locker room, but the ultimate unit believing that we can. Great question, man.
Coach Liam Howard, Scobo Sports.
Yeah, he right about that too, man. He right about that too, man. I don't think that Colorado had doubt about themselves. It's just like you said, man. Just you better than that. You know what I'm saying? In life, you better than that, right? This is like whatever you doing, you better than that. Whatever you at in life, it's certain things you just know you better than that. So it's not like you doubting yourself. You're like, I can't believe that I'm not putting forth the best effort. So as a team, that's how they felt. It's not like they're like, oh man, they just better than us. No, Colorado did not face a team that's just totally better than them. Like, no, they haven't. So they know that most of the games they losing is because themselves. They're beating themselves. So they had to go do some reflection, and hopefully this game sparks like, look, man, if we play like this, we can win. All right, fight, but we still stuck together. K. Salter played like the Liberty K. Salter. No matter if they was down or not, he was out there going bananas. He did not hesitate to run or nothing. And that sparks the rest of the team. Or our quarterback, he came to play today. Let's go play then. You know what I'm saying? So when the leader's out there being a leader, the rest of the team, like, hey, we ain't giving up. Let's go ball out. And that's what happened today. That's what happened today. K. Salters was not timid. He did not act like he didn't know. He's out there doing his thing. No matter if it was up or down, he was confident today. Super confident today. And so the rest of the team, let's go do this, y'all. And you can see that it poured to other players. Hey, K. Salters out there being a leader. Hey, we gotta follow. Let's go do it. And they did it. They did it, man. So it works. It does rub off being a leader like that, and the rest of the team can see that. Okay, he's one of the leaders, man. He ain't giving up today. He out there really balling. He ain't there up there running back. K. Salters wasn't taking no sacks today. It was 0 sacks today, y'all. 0 sacks today. That's how you know K. Salters on his job. It was no sacks today. Shout out to the O-line, too. The O-line was blocking, baby. The O-line was blocking today. You hear me? The O-line was blocking so good today. 0 sacks. And then whenever he felt pressure, he didn't run back, y'all. He ran up. Whenever he felt pressure today, he didn't run back. He ran up to get positive yards. I'm trying to tell you, man. Today was one of those days, man. Today was one of those days. You was proud. You was a proud Colorado fan. You was a proud Colorado fan today. The new ones and the old ones. Because as a team, they fought all the way to the whistle. And as the quarterback, he made sure to not get no negative yards today. K. Salters made sure to take no sacks, even though the offensive line was blocking phenomenal today. Right? He had so much clean pockets to get in there and throw that ball. But even when he felt pressure, he ran forward. He ran forward and he ran forward. He did not run back. He ran forward. He did not run sideways. He ran forward. Hey, man, can't ask for nothing better than that. Scooby says, I don't know what you're talking about. You just being weird. Anyway.
Coach Liam Howard, Scobo Sports. Last week after the TCU game, I asked you about the mentality and the attitude of this team in practice, and you said that needed to be a point of emphasis this week.
Yeah.
Did you see that in practice, and then how did that translate over to this?
Yeah, it was. It was. It was. And I think them seeing me in practice, knowing what this journey has been for me, and not skipping out on them, I think they respected the heck out of that and understood that I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. You know, I'm straight. I'm here. I don't care what is on the table. I don't care what's going on. I am here. I got your back. And I love those young men for that, because the things that they tell me privately and to me face to face, it can't help but inspire and encourage you. So I love those guys that call me coach. I really do, as well as the staff who supported me as well.
All right, thanks, Coach.
We good. God bless you all. Thank you. Be careful.
Hey, like I said, they wanted to play for Coach Prime, man. Coach Prime coming after that surgery, a couple days after the surgery or the next day, they wanted to play for Coach Prime. You can see it for themselves and for Coach Prime, y'all. All right, let's go to Michael Irvin's speech. Then we gonna break it down. Then we out of here, man. I gotta go to work. Okay, so I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon. We ain't missing no days. Let's go to Michael Irvin's speech real quick. All right, let's go to his speech, and then we out, y'all. We out. Okay. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Hold on. Let's go to that Michael Irvin speech. Where we at? Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let's go find that Michael Irvin speech real quick. Let's see. Is it on this page? Where's that Michael Irvin speech? Michael Irvin speech. Where you at? Where you at, buddy? Where you at, buddy? Hold on, hold on. It's not on this page. Okay, hold up. Let me go find that Michael Irvin speech real quick. Where's that Michael Irvin speech? Where you at, Michael Irvin? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I thought I saved that thing. Hold on. All right, hold on. Hold up. Here we go.
Let me just tell you, it's such a pleasure to be out there to watch that. I want you to understand what that is. I watch young men turn into real grown men in that cocoon right
Oh, hold on. You know what?
Cocoon.
I know where to go. My bad. I'm bad. I know where to go. So I downloaded the whole video. I downloaded the whole video. Hold on. Let me go get that video. Where we at? Where is the here we go. I go right here. Where the heck is it downloads at? Oh no, that's on the other phone. My bad, my bad. Okay. Hold on. We'll find it. Yeah, hold on. I forgot I'm on the wrong phone. I'm on the wrong phone right now. Hold on, y'all. I got you. Hold on. Michael Irvin. Let's type it in right quick. Michael Irvin. What is that? Irvin. Colorado. All right, here we go.
Was our spirit, he was our attitude, he was our leader. It's so funny, neither one of us ever had captains on our chest. We were the leaders. But say something to the young man before you let him go. Man, let me just tell you, it's such a pleasure to be out there to watch that. I want you to understand what that is. I watch young men turn into real grown men in that cocoon right there. Cocoon, pressure, tough situation. I received the court came up to me and said, we're going to make the play. I said, it's your job. I don't care about what's ever happening in this game. You do your job. And in the end, you will win. Y'all did that today. You believe, you stayed together, and you made the plays. And in the end, you get the win. When you win games like this, it determines how you win in life. This is not just a game. It's more than a game. Because it determines the kind of man that you will be as you move through life. When you win it like this, you win in life. And that means we're all winners. We got to keep winning like this. And keep winning. Every time you step on the field, I promise me, one man to the other. I will get my job done today. And then get the job done that day. And you will be a champion, I guarantee you. Just keep working hard, guys. Great work, I can tell you that.
All right. Great speech, man. Great speech. Again, man, it's bigger than sports, right? You can learn you can learn life lessons through whatever you do. You can learn life lessons through whatever you do, man. So sports is one of them, and you can learn life lessons and how to move through life through being on team sports. Or team sports definitely help you shape you in character. You build your character through team sports, and it seeps over to your real life. Yeah, man. So great speech from Michael Irvin when it comes to that. Like you said, you gotta do your job, man. You want to get better. You want to move further. You want to reach the mountaintop as a team. Then you have to put in the work, and you have to be on the same page, and everybody have to go do their job. That's from top to bottom, coaches from every aspect, and then all the players from every aspect. So yeah, that's a great speech from Michael Irvin, man. Great speech for the young man. Like I said, they going into the bye week with a win, with a victory over a top 25 team, and they should be able to win the last game. Let's check out this before we go. Before we go, I'm gonna leave it at the hour mark. At the hour mark, I'm out of here. So 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and I'm out of here. All right, so let's go to the schedule. Let's see what the schedule is, man. Let's see what the remaining schedule is. What is their remaining schedule? All right, let's check out their remaining schedule real quick. After this bye week, let's check out the remaining schedule. Let's see what they got. What do they got, man? All right, let's go to the college football. We go to Colorado. Let's go to schedule. All right. So the bye week is coming up. All right, after they win today. All right. And they got Utah. Okay, so they got Utah. What's Utah record right now? Utah record is 5-1. Utah only lost one game, y'all, but it's okay. We just beat a team who only lost one game, right? So Utah is 5-1 right now. Okay, all right. So that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be one of those hard fought games to the end. All right. We got Arizona after that. What's Arizona record? 4-2. This year, Arizona pretty good. They 4-2 right now. Last year they was terrible. Arizona is pretty good. They 4-2. That's two. That's two tough back-to-back games right out the bot. Okay. All right. So let's go with that. Then we got West Virginia. What's West Virginia record? 2-4. West Virginia don't have a good record, but if you've been watching football for a long time, West Virginia will beat you. If you play around, West Virginia will send you packing. We all know this, right? No matter what the record is, West Virginia got a culture out there. If you play around, they will beat you. They 2-4, so we should win that game. But if you play around, they are one of them teams. They will beat you. All right. Then we got Arizona State. All right, Arizona State. What's their record? Arizona State is 4-2 right now, and they rank number 20. They make number 21. All right, so that's another ranked team. Let me see. Is Utah ranked too? What's Utah ranked? Let me see. What's Utah? Now Utah not ranked. Utah not ranked, but Arizona's ranked. Okay, Arizona is not Arizona. My bad. Not Arizona. What was it again? Arizona State. My bad. Arizona State is ranked number 21, and they're 4-2. That's another big game. So both Arizona's gonna be big games, right? Um, we don't know if they're gonna win or lose, but they still gonna be big games. Utah's gonna be a big game. So right out the gate, right out the bye, we got the tough Utah game, tough Arizona game, West Virginia game. We should win. Without no problem. Then we got a tough Arizona State game, and then we end it with Kansas State. We end our season, y'all, with 3-4 Kansas State, and we got to get payback. So every game is tough, but we just showed you today we can win all the tough games. Every game gonna be tough, y'all. Right out, every game gonna be tough, except the West Virginia game is like the only allegedly on paper gimme game, right? But after that, every game is tough. I mean, besides that, every game is tough. Every game is gonna be tough, y'all. Out the bye. So we gotta focus. We gotta heal up. We got some injuries. We got a lot of injuries. So hopefully this bye week we can get more players back, right? And we run the table, win all last 5 games. We got to win the last 5 games and then just see how the pieces fall. All right, win the last 5 games, see how the pieces fall. These are gonna be straight dog fights. All right, after the bye, it's all dog fights. West Virginia is the only one by the record wise, it should not be a dog fight, but everybody else for the last 5 games, there's gonna be dog fights. Even though Kansas State is like 3-4 like us, You already know we owe them. We owe them. We lost. We lost on a. We lost against them on a or with the last drive. All right, we did not perform good on the last drive, so we owe Kansas State a whooping. So all 5 games it should be dog fights. Like I said, West Virginia, don't look at the record. They have a tendency to beat you if you play around, right? But other than that, we have to come in with that mentality after this bye week. We got to go 5-0. We got to go 5-0, okay? Got to go 5-0, man. We got to go 5-0. Have to. That would that make us 8-4? Okay. We finished the season 8-4. Ain't bad. It should have been better, but we don't do shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's over. Finish the season 8-4, y'all. We got to go 5-0 and get a nice bowl game. Finish the season 8-4. Go get a nice bowl game. Come back next year. Big 12 championship. College 12 team playoff. We cannot play next year. All right. We're gonna have we cannot. We have to go to the Big 12 championship and the College 12 team playoff in year 4. In year 4, we have to complete those two. Okay. In year 4, we have to go to the Big 12 championship and the College 12 team playoff. There's nothing else. We can't. There's nothing else. Okay. Anything else is a failure. All right. So we got a better offensive line. Okay. We got the running game now. We got the running game and the offensive line. So next year, bro, we gotta dominate now. Okay, and the defense is it does enough. It does good enough for the offense to go run up the score. All right, our defense does enough for the offense to run up the score. So next year, man. All right, because it is what it is. We lost too many games already. Okay, so we run the table, finish 8-4. Go do the bowl game and get ready for next year, man. All right. And Juju's going to be it. I know we're going to get some more top quarterbacks, but I believe Juju will be the starting quarterback for next year. And receiver core going to still be crazy. Running back and all of that. Offensive line, you're going to lose some people, but you're still going to have like the core offensive line still there. Taylor anchored by Jordan. So we should be ready next year to run the table, like win a lot of games and dominate. Okay, we should win a lot of games and dominate next year, and we should be getting to the Big 12 championship and the College 12 team playoff. All right, so we got to that. Anything other than that is a failure in my eyes. In my eyes, if we don't get to that Big 12 team championship, it's a failure to me. It's a failure to me. We got to get to the Big 12 championship and the College 12 team playoff in year 4. We just got to do it. Okay, everything looking up and up. Okay, everything's getting better and better and better and better. Even though the record we slipped. The record ain't the same. It's not 9-3. I think was 9-3 last year or 9-4. I can't remember. But finish this year strong. Go 5-0. Finish the year strong. Go 5-0. And go win your bowl game. And then, hey, next year, y'all, run the table. Next year is the goal to run the table. We got to run the table next year, y'all. I'm talking about coming out dominating from the word go. Okay? We got some more good recruitments coming in next year. All right? We got some players that got their foot wet, so they'll be back next year and they'll be back better. Hey, next year we got to run the table. We got to set it. We got to come out swinging from the word go. I'm talking about dominating, stacking up wins. I'm talking about week 6, we should be 6-1. I mean, week 6, we should be 5-1 or 6-0. I'm talking about that type of dominance we have to do next year. It's gonna be year 4. We got to go make a statement this next year. Okay. All right. We got the running game down there. We got Marshall Faulk. We got the offensive line. All right. The defense hold up enough for the offense to score a lot. Next year, the offense have to really, really home in of scoring a lot of points. We have to home in on that. I mean, we get too stagnant. It's embarrassing. Okay. Do we need it? We might have to get a new offensive coordinator, y'all. I'm gonna keep it on it. We might have to get a new offensive coordinator. We just might. Because sometimes he be messing the flow up too. Sometimes he messed the flow up. And I don't know why he be doing that, but sometimes our offense, Pat Shermer be messing the flow up. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Just like today, when we could have put him away for sure. We got a third and 3. He wants to run Kaidon SALTER, y'all. He want to run Salter on 3rd and 3. When you got a running back, Hayden, who had 52 yards today, averaging like what? I forgot his average, like 8 yards a carry or something like that. And you want to run your quarterback instead of the guy who averaging like 8 yards today? Stuff like that it just irks my nerve because we was right there to score a touchdown and win. And we know they can't stop us. When we run in the ball, they can't really stop us from getting 3 yards. The whole game, they couldn't really, I mean, they got some stop yards, but for the most part, on average, they couldn't stop us from getting 3 yards. So why would you run Salter, who got stopped from 0 yards, instead of running your running backs, who's averaging 3 yards or more a carry? I don't understand that. So with stuff like that, it's like we could have put the game away and been chilling. You score a touchdown right there, it's over. No matter what they do, you score a touchdown right here, it's over. We got a field goal, now we got to sweat. As we got the field goal, now we got to come on defense. We got to beg the defense. Get another stop, defense, please. It's like, bro, all you do is run your running backs who averaging 4 yards a carry. At the least, one running back was averaging 4 yards a carry. Other ones average a little bit more. Why would you just not go? Why would you call that for your quarterback instead of just running the ball? Let's go score. And then no matter what they do, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why our offensive coordinator be doing that. Sometimes he's just like, what are you looking at and what are you thinking? It's like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? But all in all, man, let's run the table, go 8-4, go get a nice bowl game. Hopefully we should try to win that and get ready for next year, man. Got more good recruits coming in. Like I said, you got